Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. Seriously, I'm very blind. Yes, it is finally time after months, many months. I'm finally doing the Q&A video I promised. So, sorry for the delay, but I hope the presentation makes up for it. Now, without further ado, let's get on to the video, shall we? So the first question is asking about anime. Seeing as I love animation, sorry, I think that anime is pretty enjoyable, but for me, it really does depend on what the genre is. I'm more into the action-adventure oriented ones, though I will pursue some slice of life. Now, if you really count it, my first ever anime, which, being a kid, I didn't know this was actually an anime, was a little show called Hamtaro. I loved Hamtaro, not just the show, but the Game Boy game as well. I also had a Hamtaro backpack, which I still have by the way, but when I was little, I was stupid and cut the straps off of it. Why, you may ask? Well, because I wanted it to look like another anime rodent.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Hamtaro.
Fuck!
My second anime was Pokemon. Now, I grew up watching mainly Season 1, and being obsessed with Pikachu so much that I literally stripped my Hamtaro from his shackles and made him look more like Pikachu. Because cutting off backpack straps apparently makes you look more like Pikachu to my dumbass. Now, if we're talking real anime, my first exposure was actually Full Metal Alchemist, the original 2003 series, and then Brotherhood right afterwards. And both series hold a special place in my heart, because they were technically my first. And just before you ask, here's a quick list of all the anime that I've seen, and a rating just based purely on enjoyment, and not on if it's good or not. I also really love Studio Ghibli. Here's a list of the ones I've seen, and again, the enjoyment rating. Question 2 asks about my favorite weapons in Splatoon. So far, my favorite weapons in Splatoon have been the Carbon Roller, for being fast and fun to play with, the Neo Splash-O-Matic, which is a good balance for turfing and fighting, the Ink Brush, for getting to draw hearts and silly things, and the Kensa Charger, which isn't in 3, but it's cool, stylish, and a good charger. Question 3 asks for my opinion on curling bombs. Well, Fern, I think curling bombs are a very good special. Not just for its mobility, but its stylish execution of enemies as well. Plus, the pose at the end is always really funny to me. The fourth question asks what Splatoon games I've played. I've played Splatoon 1 on the Wii U, a few months after its initial release, up until the release of Splatoon 2, which I played fully, and all throughout its lifespan until the release of Splatoon 3, which I have been playing ever since. The fifth question asks about the DLC. I have 100%ed the Octo expansion in Splatoon 2, as well as purchased the expansion pass for Splatoon 3. And finally, I have 100% completed the Side Order DLC. Question 6 asks if I plan on posting content from other games. I, already have. Multiple times. Question 7 asks how much I love Fishy. Who? Question 8 asks who my favorite Nintendo characters are. That's hard. I think if I was little, I would have said Yoshi, for being a cute dinosaur and being versatile in Super Mario Galaxy 2. But as I get older, I think I like Isabelle a little more, in terms of having more character, with her being a hardworking, cheerful little dog who's as cute as a button. Question 9 asks if I will ever pay my taxes. Mm-hmm. Question 10 asks what the first game I remember playing. I believe it was actually Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak on the Game Boy Advance. Yep, clearly I loved Hamtaro. I had the cool, clear-coated edition of the Game Boy, so I could see all the components. Side tangent, but do you remember when game companies, and even Apple, would build stuff like controllers or consoles with see-through material so you could see what was inside? Wasn't that cool? Man, I feel old. Anyways. Question 11 asks what's the longest I can last without quoting SpongeBob. Testing, 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 testing. Now mid. I don't think I can even last one day without quoting SpongeBob. Meow. Question 12 asks if I speak any other language besides English. La hija de presidente. Muy bueno! Oh wait, that wasn't it.
That says muy bien.
Le ala... Al... A... I don't know. Laga... Lagu... Whatever.
Lagu.
Shut up.
That says lago.
Moon... De pistola! There we go!
Pistola.
Mappa.
Map.
Alright, we're running. Well then how are you supposed to say it?
Mapa.
Mappa?
Yeah.
Nope, only English. Unless you count me butchering Spanish as speaking another language. Then that's a no. Question 13 asks if I pay taxes. I mean, I'm not called don't pay your taxes, Isabel, now am I? Question 14 asks if my life has gotten more fun since the day I met Soul and Angry. I would say yes, Soul. It's been a lot of fun seeing all the crazy things we've experienced together. From messing with each other in 3D World, to playing hide and seek in Splatoon. I will never forget you guys for being technically my first online friends ever. I think my life would be totally different if I never decided to draw hearts in Splatoon 2 and become friends with you guys. So thank you both so much for sticking with my dyslexic ass. The final question asks if I will ever play Xenoblade Chronicles. Yes, Aang. When you play Kingdom Hearts!
Giving up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Submit! Go
Giving
dark!
up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Submit! Go
Giving up
dark!
already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Submit! Go
Giving up
dark!
already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Submit! Go dark!
I thought you were stronger than that.
Submit!
Giving
Go
up
dark!
Or Resident Evil 5 and 6 with me. No other options. And that's it. Thank you so much for asking me all these questions. I'd love to do another one in the future. Alright, bye! Well, at least nobody asked if I'm a furry.